Hey everybody, welcome to Cheeseology with Adam. I'm Adam, the cheesiest channel on YouTube. All right, today I have a really special treat for this video. I have 2 cheeses I'm going to cut. This is always the best part. We go through the process of making the cheese. This cheese in particular has been aging for 2 months, so pretty much daily I have to restrain myself to not cut into it, but definitely well worth the wait. What this is a beer-soaked curd, and then I mixed in 2 different types of mustard seed. So it's a beer-soaked mustard seed cheese. I can feel it's a little spongy, so it has some elasticity to it. I think it's going to be great. And then what we have here is a classic American Kolby cheese that I made about 5 weeks ago. The neat thing about this is I use raw cow's milk for this. And if you listen, you can hear how fresh it is. Found a place locally that has raw cow's milk, so that's what I made with it. So we're going to open these up, we're going to cut a piece, and we're going to try them. I'm going to first start with the mustard seed cheese. So here we go. Very exciting. Oh, smells fabulous. As you can see, I'm taking out of plastic. This is the first time I've done this. I decided to use the technique of vacuum sealing these. For these cheeses in particular, I could have waxed these, which will prevent the mold growth. You can't do this for all cheeses. Cheeses like a bloomy-rind cheese where you want mold to grow on the outside, like a brie has that white layer that's actually a white mold that grows. Blue cheese, you have to have air in order for the blue spores to grow. So decided to try it on these 2 cheeses. And this way I don't have a rind that you can eat. Most rinds, this may not be the best, may be hard, but this one there's no hard rind at all. And yeah, can use all of the cheese. Oh, I've been so excited to do this. Oh, I can smell the beer. I also brew beer. I like darker beers. I like most beers, most styles. But what I did was I used what's called a Schwarzbier. It's a dark lager beer from Germany. Has roasty notes to it, and I just love the beer. Oh, this looks fabulous. I don't know if you can see that. See all the speckles in there? That's the mustard seed. So now we're going to cut this. Fun. Oh, I have a good cheese knife here. I'm just cutting a small little wedge here. That looks really good. Now let's try it. That's pretty fabulous. Wow. Has some elasticity to it, which is good texture. Can definitely get a hint of the Schwarzbier that I mixed into the curd. That's a good cheese. Excellent. All right, so what I'll end up doing here with this is I'll cut it into triangles, and then I will vacuum seal it and have individual packets, so I don't have to expose the whole cheese every time I want to have some. And I like to share it with friends and family as well. All right, so that's that cheese. This one I'm really excited about. The raw milk. Hey. Ooh. Good smell. If you can see that. It's fabulous wheel of cheese. Okay, we're going to cut this. This is a little firmer than the other one. This is like a semi-hard cheese. Definitely still soft, but not as hard, nearly as hard as something like a Parmesan or something like that. All right. There's a good smell to it. That is really good. Kolby's a mild flavored cheese, so you're not going to get like overpowered with a lot of flavor. But I mean, I think it's exactly what it should be. What I did with this cheese is I used a technique called a washed curd technique, not to be confused with wash rind, something completely different. Washed curd is when, after you form the curd, cut the curd, at a point you're actually removing some of the whey. And why you're doing that is that bacteria you've added in the beginning of the cheese making process is hard at work eating up lactose, the milk sugar. And what is created is lactic acid. So what you do when you remove about half the whey and replace it with water of either the same temperature, lower temperature, or higher temperature, depending on what you want to do, because it does different things. Replacing it with colder water will actually make the curd a little bit more moist. It'll be absorbed in the curd. Replacing it with hotter water will actually dry the curd out more, and you'll have a firmer cheese at the end result. I think I did about the same temperature, right around there. So I was happy with the curd moisture. But what you're doing when you remove the whey is you're taking away a food source for the bacteria. So what ends up happening is your curd retains more of the lactose than it normally would, resulting in a little bit sweeter cheese. Because again, the lactose is the milk sugar. So that's exactly what I was going for here. And I can tell this does have a little bit more of a sweeter tang to it. Not too much. Again, I think it's exactly where it should be. Very good. This is always a big deal. We spend time making the cheese. In some cheeses, you're caring for them on a daily basis for months at a time, depending on what you're making. But when you can get a good product at the end and be able to cut it open like this and try it, it makes it all worth it. I was lucky enough to have two ready at the same time. So very excited about that. Thanks for joining. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. We really appreciate the support for the channel. I'll see you next time.